Okay, here we are again. Sorry, let me close that. It is another Saturday. It is May 18th, third week, 3, not 2. So, yeah, the week is almost over. Recap. So, what happened? Last week I talked about the presents I was giving out. That was kind of the big thing for this week. Did all that. First gave the statues, S at the end, statues, to someone who's going to be retiring soon. Unfortunately, I ordered it as the picture. The picture said that it was 4 statues. It was 1. So I was really happy. He called his wife in because, like I said, I had been at this employer previously. So kind of coming back, it was great to see them. But he called her because he's like, oh, she's here. Come in, like, check her out. So she came, they opened the present together, and she's really, really happy about it. I don't know how, well, I do know how she got my number. One of the other employees at my job gave my number to her, which is, I mean, I guess it's fine because it's a person who I don't mind having my phone number, but yeah, that's kind of been an area of concern that I don't really know. If it's a one-time thing, okay, we can let this one slide, but if this is a continued behavior, we may have to go deeper into that on, a more professional level. So that was one present. Then my instructors for school, we were celebrating, them. So taking a big box of gifts for them. And that was nice. I didn't get to see any of them. It was yesterday, Friday, so no one was really in. There was someone there who I got to see. They had really helped us throughout our process, so I got to see them. They were unfortunately, proctoring exams, so I just got to wave, but it was still nice to see them. And then today, I have a friend who's going to be moving out of state for their job. So I got to give them the gift that I had been saving for a while. It's nice. And then I gave them that, and I bought a bunch of t-shirts recently that I thought were really cool. And one of them was her size. So even though I bought it, because I'm like, okay, I'm in this like weight loss journey right now. So I was like, I keep buying things that I can wear now in like my size and a future size, I guess, so that I can still have things that I like. But I wanted to give that to her because it's like a good like going away gift. So that's, I'm happy I got to do that, and she was happy with the gift. So it's been great. I actually, sorry if my voice, it probably sounds the same to you, but I just saw, I feel like every video so far, this is only the 3rd one, but every time I've said I just got out of a movie. I went to do one today. I'm in my, horror era. Everyone says era now, so I'm in my horror era. I've always loved horror movies. I'm doing my blog, but I got to see something different today. There is the new Amy Winehouse movie, so I got to watch that today, and that is a really emotional movie. Honestly, it's really hard to kind of watch because, if she's gone now. So kind of watching the movie, seeing all of these things, and I feel like the tabloids were just like hounding her all the time, and you could see it in the movie, but knowing that a lot of the things that she was dealing with were all like one after another, just all these piled on things, like all of these situations she was put in. And here she was balancing her personal life with now her professional life. And even though I say professional life, but when it comes to her music, it was so like such of a more personal thing to her than it should have been for her career. At the same time, it was something that she wanted to do as a career. So watching it and kind of seeing her timeline is really, really, really sad. And then if, like, there's a video on YouTube that I watched a couple years ago. It's, you know, the like documentarians, docuseries about her. And at the end, you know, you don't kind of go into everything. It was really respectful by, you know, doing like a black screen and the text comes on screen just saying, you know, what happened. But on the docuseries on YouTube, it kind of goes into detail of what happened with her. So I think it really hit because it was like, as they were talking about how she was buried with her nan, Cynthia, in the series, or in the docuseries on YouTube, it talks about how, and if you see the movie, you see their relationship, knowing that they were both cremated and put together, it just hits even worse. Like, they meant a lot to each other, and knowing that this is kind of her story, it's really sad. So yeah, that was today. It's, yeah, I'm not a crier. It sucks. I'm not a crying person. It's really sad, but I grew up in a family that crying is seen as a weakness to us. So we have a really tough love. So sitting there bawling in the movie theater, thankfully I don't like sitting near people when I go to movies, so I got my own little like row, and I was in front of everyone so no one else could see me. I'm just sitting there like this trying not to like trying to wipe my eyes but not make it too obvious, because I'm like, fuck, stop, like, why are you crying? It's a movie. But it's about someone, like, it's someone's real life. Even if it wasn't, it's like so heartbreaking to know that, you know, especially during that time, like, this was all in the early 2000s. And, you know, if any of you guys saw media already then, it was the time of like Perez Hilton. Like, they would hound these people, they would throw cameras in their face, they would say stuff to them as they're, you know, trying to just live their life. And, you know, we talk about how, you know, they love to get those pictures, like getting people all the way to the edge. And she mentioned in the movie, she's like, they love seeing Angry Amy. So, you know, it's just so shitty to see kind of that side. And even though it was already known, seeing it in a movie and just like, again, knowing that this was in the 2000s and we're sitting here now knowing what happens to her, it's like, God, all of the shit she went through, like, it makes sense why she was trying to escape in any way that she could. So yeah, lovely to Amy, but all the love to her and her family, especially now. Like, just getting an image of who she really is really awesome. Other than that, sorry, didn't mean to get so like emotional about it, but yeah, it's just kind of giving an update on the week. But yeah, if there's anything else, going back to the movie, because apparently that's the era that I'm in right now. This is the time, if anyone is looking to make a remake of something or a prequel or sequel to something, this is the time. We need another Star Wars, because like last week I saw The Omen, so there's that one. The Exorcist, that one came out just recently. That one was a good one because Linda Blair got to be in it again. Both her and her mom. It was incredible that they got both of them in the movie. There was trailers out for The Crow, weirdly enough, is coming out. Like, they're making a remake to that. It's really funny now because as the trailer was going on, it showed the end of like rated R. It just hit me of like, okay, when the first Crow came out, it was like the edgy movie in the 1990s for teenagers. I think they're trying to do it again with like, here we are, Skarsgård kid, like he's gonna be the Crow. So there's that. Twister, of course, is coming out. I don't know about that one. It's really funny to see like Hollywood's depiction of Twisters, and the cast is really interesting. All the trailers are really I'm gonna go see it so I can, you know, review it, but at the same time I'm like, I don't know how I feel about the film. The first one was done pretty well, but well, yeah, it again, we're talking about, you know, times changing. The horror scene in the 90s and early 2000s kind of had a very like distinct I'd say distinct genres of the way they did things. Twister was still in that boat, but this new one I feel like is going to be the same. It's bringing in a specific group of people, I guess you could say, or trying to hit a specific like nerve in people. So there's that. Twisters. What else? Oh, that new The Strangers is out. So this is technically like the third installment, but it's part one of, I guess, a new series that is trying to come out. And then I guess if you can call it a like sequel or prequel, the new John Krasinski and his wife, their movie, the one where you have to be silent, that one's coming out soon too. So those are all the movies. Yeah, all horror. And then the one from today, a really great story, really well done. The score in that movie is incredible set. I know it's based on her, but if I could have met her, she has an amazing music sense because it's based on her nan. And then knowing that, like, I didn't know, I'm sure it was told before, but her appearance is based on a person in her life who was so important to her. So seeing it like firsthand was really cool. So I would definitely recommend this movie to anyone. I guess that's my now where it was supposed to be a diary, this whole thing was supposed to be just a diary of every week. It's now just a review about movies that are out now and movies that you should see or shouldn't, whichever. I would recommend this one though. This is a great movie. Back in Black, the Amy Winehouse story, very good. Yeah, really I haven't done anything. Still no word on my capstone stuff. I sent an email yesterday. I know it being Friday, wasn't going to hear anything back, but I just need an answer because I need to get this stuff done before July because I have another program starting and I want to have this stuff done before then. So yeah, there's that. Family life the same. I've been watching my brother's dog. It was supposed to be for 2 days, but now it's becoming 4. So that's been the same. House stuff is still the same. Yeah, so I can't really give you a like a coming up in the life of me, because I don't really know what next week is gonna look like. I'm hoping things change. I'm hoping things start to get better. Again, week 3, and I'm saying the exact same thing from last week. But yeah, that's really it. Well, thank you for watching, and see me next week.